Admit it, you're hearing that music and you're salivating already. It's early, it's a little drool, but it's coming. It's Friday, and it only means it's time for Friday Feed. Al Hebert talking about side dishes that you might want to include with your holiday meals. Now, he went to Le Bon Manger in Abbeville and checking out some of the great food that Blaine, Dugas and company are preparing.
Hey guys, we are back. Blaine Dugas, Le Bon Manger. We're going to talk about one of my favorite sides in the world, one of my favorite topics, rice dressing. Okay, so you and I were chatting. You do your rice dressing a lot different than I do mine. Let's talk about Blaine's rice dressing.
We use roux in ours, of course. A lot of people around here do. What I did right here was I came and I put some roux, and it's a small batch, but just to show how we do it, it's put a little roux with a little water, let it cook down. I add my seasoning in, some onions, and I let it keep on cooking and then I have my ground beef that I have right here on the side. That once this is done, I add it to this. But I use no salt whatsoever.
Okay.
No salt.
Got to stop you there. No salt. I have a cardiologist. I got really high blood pressure. Without salt, this guy might not have a beach house. Tell me, how do you season this?
I use a chicken base and cayenne pepper. I go and once it's done, once I have my roux cooked, you don't want the bitter taste. So once it's cooked out, all that bitter taste, I come back, I add my chicken base, I add my cayenne pepper, a little bit of garlic. I let it cook down again along with my onions, put my bell peppers and my ground beef on the side. Once that's done, I add them together. We usually do about 120 pounds of ground beef at a time.
Whoa.
So we do about 14, 32-ounce roux.
Okay, so I'm watching the rice dressing being mixed over here. We're about to start cooking it.
Oh, yes, sir.
So like right here, Blaine, I just want to, there's no dressing mix in here, correct?
No,
so
whatsoever.
no liver, nothing like that. This is just ground beef. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm fascinated by that. Also, watching this being put together, what is your ratio of dressing mix or rice to rice?
6 quarts to 6 quarts.
Okay.
Every time, half and half, whatever it is. Some people want to feed 20 people. We'll do 4 quarts of rice dressing and 4 quarts of rice.
Okay,
So
that's good.
Yes, sir.
'Cause I'm always curious about that. I never know about the ratio. So what we're going to do, we're going to cook this a little bit.
Yep.
Is it time to add the meat?
Not quite. Not far though.
And so the roux's in there already, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I know that people do everything differently. I know I've in the past used roux in things like jambalaya, things like that. Some people like it. Most people didn't. Apparently I screwed jambalaya up. So let me get out your way. Take a look at this, Tyler, and see how it's really coming together nicely.
It's going to get a little darker as we go and let it cook down.
So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to you guys in the studio. I'm here with Blaine. We're at Le Bon Manger, Main Drag in Abbeville. You definitely want to stop by here.
No. Let's go back to Le Bon Manger. Don't